Hello and good evening, everybody. My name is Chiffon, and today we are playing a visual novel called The Stranger from the Bus Stop. As you might have noticed, I have a new PNG model. Bella commissioned it for me. Isn't she pretty? I am so obsessed with her. I love her teeth, and I love all the details. I've always really liked the older type of anime style from like the 80s and 90s, and Belle managed to find an artist who does things like that. Belle actually got me two versions of this. This version is what I would use for the more like casual and slightly more chiller recordings, and this is the one I would use for like actual horror games and everything. Isn't this so cool? It looks like a older VHS kind of version. When Belle showed me this, I absolutely lost my mind. Everything about this is so cool. I am so in love with it. Alright, enough about me gushing. This is like a Yandere type of visual novel. It's not that long, it's about 20 minutes. I'm just gonna do the whole thing in one go. So let's get started. I remember her, Mari. That was her first name. I didn't bother to ask her last name. She was sat next to me at the office for a couple months, but we never really talked. She was terrible as a telecounselor. She used to make a lot of mistakes at work, and then customers take their anger out on her through the phone. All she could do was apologize over and over again. How did she get this job? I mean, she lacked tenacity and was very withdrawn into herself. Her gloomy aura didn't help at all, and nobody wanted to talk to her. Maybe she didn't want to connect with anyone either. When she stopped coming, some people were relieved, and others were happy to have a reason to speak badly about her. Wow, that is rude! And then the news came. Do you know about Mari? The one who resigned days ago, right? Yes, I'm talking about her. What's wrong with her? She died. I didn't even say goodbye to her when she left with all her stuff. I just gave her a side-eye glance, impassive, like I always did. I didn't care at the time, but now I feel terribly guilty. I could have lightened the load on her by asking how she was doing, or asking her what she liked. I don't know. Just say something. But I didn't. Everyone else forgot about her death. Actually, me too. I simply wish to never make the same mistake again. Time flies. You're in the middle of winter. Years ago, it would have been holidays for me, but it's not the same thing anymore. I'm a grown-up now. I signed up for adulthood without being aware of it. Mood. I'm working as a telecounselor for a startup in the city for almost a year now. Actually, I don't have much to say about it. My life is pretty boring. I focus on work because that's all I can do. Sometimes I get lazy, sometimes I get overwhelmed, sometimes I go out with coworkers. No one's waiting for me to come home. 9:45 p.m. My work day's over. I can finally go home and have some rest. Good God, that face! It's dark. There's almost nobody outside. I'm so tired. I don't feel like walking. Fortunately, there's a bus across the street taking me right home. The only problem is that it doesn't pass by very often. I just hope I'll be able to sit on the bench at the bus shelter. And that is the main man, I believe. I forgot to mention, there is multiple endings to this, as is usually common in these type of visual novel / games. So they do recommend to save semi-frequently. Yes! Someone's already sitting on the bench. Too bad. I'll just stand next to them. He seems to be in his thoughts. You start to stare without realizing it. He's shaking. He must be dying of cold. He's not dressed warm enough to handle the cold weather. You are still staring at the stranger. Stop staring at him, that's rude! Oops, I looked at him way too long. Yep, well, that's what you get. He must have felt my gaze. Wow, those eyes. Help. have this gut feeling that tells me to get away from him. It's late. There's no one there but the two of us. He stares at me in a creepy, stranger way. What should I do? Do I leave the creepy man at the bus stop and go home, potentially save my life, or stay and get absolutely bodied? Stay. No, I mean, I'm not going to leave, or so little. What? Let's not be paranoid. He moved to the side of the bench. I guess he moved for me. That's very nice of him to let me have a seat. He sat back down. It feels so good to sit down, even though I've been sitting all day. The stranger doesn't seem to be getting better. Could it be that he needs help? I promised myself I would never be a coward again. Just say something. Are you okay? You look cold. I'm fine. I don't think so. Look at your hands. They're blue because of the cold. You have a long way to go home. I'm not actually waiting for the bus. I see. No, he's blushing. I gotta come up with a better voice for this guy. He has a soft voice and he's more calm now. I think I judged him too quickly. Well, he looks cold. Let's give him a scarf. Here. It's not much, but it can protect you from the cold. Excuse me, sorry about that. That's okay. It's nothing. That's okay. It's nothing at all. He keeps the warm scarf around his hands. Looks like his eyes softened. Ugh, the bus arrives in a long time. Let's give up for today. I'll be faster walking. I hope he will be doing fine, though. I'm back. Ah, my sweet home. I see you there. I helped someone today. I didn't go blind for the first time in my life. Anyways, I'm so tired for tomorrow. I just want to sleep. Let's go for a new day. I'm tired. Just thinking about the day ahead of me. The calls will start soon for me. You'll never guess what happened. What happened? It seems like there's some new gossip, and they are talking loud enough to be heard by the whole open space. Ring ring. It will be for the next time. Operator, may I help you? Hello? Can't understand what you're saying. Can you repeat, please? You're kind of moaning from a distorted voice. What the heck is that? Is this a prank? If you don't need anything related to our services, I'll have to hang up. The voice stops and now you hear a soft laugh from a deep voice. Goodbye. Yeah, that'd be my reaction too. No. Beep, beep. I feel suddenly very uncomfortable. It's kind of creepy. You went home as usual. Now you lay in bed. I'm tired to eat or something. I'm exhausted. Doing overtime didn't help. Woo! What was that? Hey, how are you? I'm fine. And you? I do not look fine. Yep, I'm in a good mood. Are you sure you're fine? He does not look fine. I'm just a little tired. Oh, understandable then. Good luck today. I'm not doing well at all. This morning I had the weirdest thing. When I locked my door, I dropped my key. Oh, shh. When I picked it up, I saw something. What? What is that? There were red stains on my carpet. It wasn't there before, didn't it? Maybe it's from the ceiling? I didn't know. Then when I lifted my head, I saw something I was not expecting. What is it? Numbers were carved all over the top door. That's what that sound was, okay. I don't know who did this, and what these numbers mean, but it was weird. Especially since I didn't hear a single sound that told me that my door was being scratched. 1 week later. Hey. Oh wow. I look rough. Are you okay? Yeah. Why? Again, I do not. You don't look good. Heck yeah, I'm confused. I need some vacation, I think. Is that so? Heh heh heh. You left because you were gloomy. For the past week, every day 4 numbers have appeared on my door. The third day I called the police. They didn't really take it seriously. And 3 numbers were getting bigger and bigger. Soon there'll be no more space. I don't know if this means anything, but I'm clueless. I finished work late today. I'm afraid to go home. Hello again. This man is the one from last time. He's not wearing the scarf. Did he lose it? Well, that's not important. He got up. He seems to want me to sit down. Thank you. That's fine. He looks less gloomy in comparison to last time. That's great. You can sit down. There's enough space for two people. The stranger starts to giggle. Why he blushes? Makes me blush too. Can I ask your name? Is he talking to me? Well, yeah, who else is here? You don't have to... It's okay. I'm sure it's very pretty. What's with the mood between us? Are you waiting for the bus this time? No, actually, I was waiting for you. You were waiting for me? Yes. I mean, last time you left in a hurry, so I didn't have time to talk to you. I want to thank you for last time. It really made me feel better. I was so lonely. It was so cold. But you brought me so much warmth and comfort. There are very few people like you. Oh, I have a feeling this is gonna kick off. Good people. Even if I'm used to ignoring people who need help. No, I don't think you really know me for say that. Haha. So, let me have the opportunity to know you. What's going on? The stranger's starting to make my heart race. The bus has arrived. What do you decide to do? For real? Shy. Can I save? For real? Shy. I don't quite know what that means. Let's go with for real. This is not a joke, right? I'm serious. I'm glad you're interested in me. You stand up and approach the road. He followed you. He's just shy, actually. Oh, I guess that's to invite him back home. On the way, you felt like you were in company of a giant puppy. You felt somehow safe. So safe that you let him walk you to your door. Thank you for walking me home. For the past few days, I've been scared because someone's vandalizing my door. You didn't get what that means, but it's okay. Ah. Yeah. I'm here now. Okay. I'm so happy. Ah! I knew it! I knew it! I didn't expect this. It's fine. Your neighbors never come around here. Your building is almost empty. Ah, okay, so it is you. What did you say? He looks far too intense. It's a relief to know you're okay with us being together from now on. I'm starting to get desperate. Uh-oh. I've been waiting for you for so long. Oh. Help. What's going on? I don't know you. Of course you know me. You wouldn't have done all this without reason. I fear it weren't better like this. Ah! I can't stand being cold anymore. But it's over now. Let's keep each other warm. Wow, okay. Like that, we can be together forever. How long has this really been going on? It doesn't matter. I will never let you go. I won't. I promise. Ending 2. Doomed. Alright, that's the first ending. Not as bad as I thought it would be, but I guess it's like one of the better endings. I've got to come up with a better voice for him. Let's go back to the decision before. Let's see what happens when we click shy. Shy. I'm sorry. My bus is here. Ooh, he doesn't look happy. You stand up and approach the road. The stranger remained frozen on the bench. He's still staring at me. I don't think you like that. I shouldn't have acted so shyly. Too bad. Oh, there's still room for a few numbers. I'm so confused. I can't do anything but lock the door. I went straight to my bed, but I can't sleep right away. There it is again! I'm gonna go out and check on it. Something's scratching at my door. Now, do I do the smart thing and call the police immediately? Or do I do the stupid thing and open the door? I'm gonna say it first. Let's go with open the door. Let's make the bad decision first. Let's catch him in the act. I need to know who the heck is scratching on my door. It's gonna be the guy. Ah! Caught red-eyed, I guess. You're too stunned to speak. You didn't let me go. I'm so happy. You didn't let me go. I'm so happy. What are you doing? Hold on, let me try a voice. I engraved these precious dates so that we never forget it. What? Since you approached me first, obviously. I feel so good to tell you. I was getting so lonely. When you go to work, I need to leave because your neighbors come by. Like before. Why me? Why? Because we're soulmates, of course. I'm scared. Is this a nightmare? Please wake me up. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm sorry if I did anything to you. It wasn't my intention. What do you want? Money? I have nothing on my bank account. No, it's nothing like that. ... I don't matter for you? You nodded frantically to say no. Are you rejecting me? We don't know each other in the first place. That is a very wrong thing to say. He looks hurt. I'm sorry. It was the last time, I promise. What happened? Then I never saw him again. Okay, he ran away. Jesus, that scared me. It was such a relief. Had to strain my throat a bit to get my voice to stay that low. He left my door incomplete though, which is unsatisfying in a way. Looking back, I can't help but think that he wasn't entirely a bad person. He just seemed to understand that he shouldn't have done it. Or I may have overinterpreted it. I hope he finds help, but it won't come from me. Ending 3. Heartbroken. I'm surprised he managed to live through that. I thought for sure he was gonna end us. Right, now let's see what happens when we actually do the smart thing and actually call the cops. Call the police, immediately. It would be risky to confront him. Let's call the police. The police arrived a few minutes later. No one saw anyone suspicious in the building. They offered to install cameras, but we felt that it was no longer necessary, and that you should have done it earlier, by the way. Nothing special has happened to you since the door was completed. The enigma seemed to have ended. After a while, you decided to clean the carpet in front of your door because those red stains were making you uncomfortable. Why did it take you this long to do that? When you lift the carpet, you see an identity card. What's this? Ooh, jeez. An identity card. My goodness, those eyes. I recognize this face. It's a stranger from the bus stop. Could it be him who engraved these numbers? You are perceptive. You understood it was him. I had the feeling that he left his card so that I would know it was him. He looks way younger here. He already had the cold face expression. I had the unpleasant feeling that I have seen this man many times before the bus stop. It's written that his name is Reese. How the heck do you say that? I'm gonna call him Reese. How did he come this far? Ending 4. Reese. Interesting. Guess now we have to go back to the beginning of the game because those are the options left to make. Let's see what happens if we leave. It's better to leave him alone. I'll just walk home. The stranger dives into his thoughts again. See, he's not like hang out there by lamppost. I felt pretty good about following my hunch. Sometimes it's important to listen to that feeling that knows something you don't. Finally, I can rest. The next day, yeah, I didn't hear scratching or anything. Hey, you'll never guess what happened. What happened? It seems there's some fresh gossip. It's probably not a big deal as usual. An accident happened at the bus shelter in front of our building. An accident? It was late at night. A man was hit by a bus. That's not possible. Plus hardly anyone takes a bus. Oh, except you maybe. They're looking at me. Me? Yeah. Yet it was around 10 p.m. I think. Come to think of it, you didn't see that man? No, I didn't take the bus. It must be a release, though. They also think about the possibility of a suicide. I guess we'll never know. Your colleagues seemed to be agitated, but he suddenly felt empty. I shouldn't have left. He didn't seem to be doing well. He was freezing of cold. But he was creepy, right? I couldn't know what was going to happen. Aw, man. Ending 1. Guilty. Right, so there was only just 4 endings. This wasn't as Yandere as I was hoping that it was, but I still enjoyed it either way. Man, this was so interesting. I hope you enjoyed it too. That's all the time for today, so bye!